This is the journey to one Africa. Let me give a little bit of updates for those who are joining and they do not know what's going on in Gabon. So this is what's happening in Gabon. The military have taken over the government and they have announced that from now on, they're in control of oil rich in Central Africa. Also, they say that all institutions to be resolved as soon as possible. And also they canceled the election that just happened, a couple of days ago. The president of Gabon, Ali Bongo, won by 65%, which seems not to be fair election. He has won for the third time. First time in Gabon is 7 years, so 7 years, 14 years, and now third time he just joined. He was continuing to do that. So the military, they say, no, we ain't gonna allow this to happen, and we are stopping this. So they are in control right now. And Niger is number 4th producer of oil in Africa, and also is the member of the EPIC. So you can see, and not only that, but also they have some other minerals, as all African countries were like that. So that's what's happening in Gabon right now. Okay, we have Nigeria says one love Africa. Let me tell you this. Now, if Nigeria wakes up, the countries that Nigeria, you're supposed to be leaders, man. You guys are supposed to be leaders. Look at Nigeria, man. How many population? It's the first #1 country in Africa. And all Nigerians across the world. A lot of African diaspora are Nigerians and Ghanaians. You guys, listen, let me tell you this. This is difficult. This is difficult history, but you guys were sold with our people, with our ancestors. With our people, with our ancestors. Now we demand this one Africa right now because, man, that thing hurts to know that you guys, you actually turn against us. So I'm telling you, if Nigeria wakes up today, Africa will never be the same again. If Nigerians start talking with one voice, we want one Africa, I'm telling you, man, Africa will never be the same. Africa will never be the same. If Nigerians wake up and say, no, this is not going to happen. African people are going to lead Africa. I'm telling you, this wave that is happening in Africa is transforming everything, is changing everything. The next leader, the next generations of Africa, the next leadership of Africa is going to work for the people, man. They have no choice because the people we have are working. And we say no. And I want to ask you guys, diaspora in the diaspora, guys, the people in the continent, guys, let's come with one voice and demand one Africa. And the simple gesture of us doing that is to sign this petition right now in the comment section. Sign that petition and let them know that we need one Africa right now. Let them know, all the heads of the states. We demand the African Union passport to our diaspora brothers and sisters. We demand free visa to you guys to come back home. This is what petition says. If we get their signatures and we send to them, this is possible. They're going to do it. They're going to bring that one Africa. And the new wave of Africa, I see horizon in Africa, the beginning of something new. I see the morning sun and the evening shining star. I see the moon shining like a star at night. And all the darkness that was covering this continent has gone. And the light, precious light, guys, the word knowledge. The scripture says, my people are perished because of lack of knowledge. The word knowledge in Hebrew, it means light. I see the light coming. The people of Africa, the sons and daughters of Africa, shining like the morning star and demanding the Africa we want. Not in 2063, but today, right now, and right here. Africa shall never be the same again. Africa is breaking out from the shackle of neo-colonialism. And Africa's masters no longer have power. Let me say this, man. Darkness has no power. Imperialists has no power. The power they have, we have been given them. They've been taking our resources, our uranium, our gold, our tanzanite, our diamonds, have been taking in our oil, have been taking for so long time. We, Africa, have been giving them power for so long. Let me tell you this. Let me shock you. Do you know that in the United States, they have all kind of minerals you can name? But why they do not mine them and why they come to our continent to take our minerals? Do you know why? Because they want to take everything from you before they start taking from them. And Africa, we are here sleeping. We have this petition going on, One Africa right now. Right now, let me tell you this. We have 500 watching here today, but we have, let me tell you this, how many signatures we have for this petition. We have 1,500 signatures for this petition. Let me tell you this. No matter how much we talk, no matter how much we say people sign petition, people are not signing the petition. Those are Africans, and they say we want revolution, we want one Africa. You ain't gonna see one Africa if you guys are not putting on actions. Action is not just talking about this stuff. Action is not just pumping, oh, something is happening about, oh, something, just tweeting. That's not action. Action is signing this petition and sending to all the leaders of Africa. That's the action. So go and sign this petition right now. Sign this petition right now. The link is in the comment section. Do it. That's the action we need to take. 530 people watching here. Still, the petition is still having the same numbers. And you wonder why our leaders were killed? Because they always stand themselves. They did not have anybody to back them. If Africans, we can stand today and support our true leaders of Africa, stand with them, nobody's going to touch them. If Africa stood and defend Gaddafi, he would have still alive today. But we turn against him, we turn away from him, and we say, kill that bastard. We say that. And they killed him. And that blood is not on NATO's hand. It's not on France's hand or US hand. No, it's not in Obama's hand. Because our own brother, Barack Obama, he killed Gaddafi. He's our own brother. He's our lost brother. That blood is not on him. That blood is on Africa. We were here. We're supposed to defend this continent. That's the only job we have as an African, to defend this continent for a living. That's the only job. God, when he created us and gave this dominion, he said, I give you dominion. Go and rule over everything I've given it to you. African, we are not doing a single job God has entrusted us with. We're supposed to protect the borders of Africa continent. We didn't do it. Gaddafi was taken down, and a lot of leaders were taken down. Sankara was taken down. Patrice Lumumba was taken down. I even feel like, man, because of the blood of Patrice Lumumba, because of how people Mobutu Sese Seko turn against his own brother. Today, Congo, look at Congo, where is it? They need to repent for that nation, for what they've done for Patrice Lumumba, who was there for that country. Burkina Faso, the own brother, his own best friend, killed his brother, Sankara. And look at that country. It has not been addressed for so long time. At least right now, there's a horizon with Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso. But I'm telling you, look at Nigeria, the blessed country, but they don't have leadership. Blessed with everything. It's supposed to be a superpower in Africa, in the continent. It's not where it's supposed to be. Sleeping. Just I'm seeing news just the few days ago. The gay marriage has been happening there, and a lot of people have been captured by the military. The country that's supposed to be leading Africa is leading with wickedness and evil. And you expect blessings to happen in Africa, in this land. You can't be tapping into these Western agendas that are targetedly. The main target is to focus, is to destroy Africans' families, because that's where our values is. That's where our strength is, African families. It doesn't matter whether you're 30 or 40. If you have mama, African mama can whip you like a little child. That's African families. You go to the US, even if you have a child of 5 years or 6 years or 10 years, you cannot whip them. Otherwise, they'll bring you to the court. There's no African values anymore. No family values anymore. They're taking God out of the picture. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of man leads to destruction. They're taking the fear of God away, and they put the fear of men. They take the husband in the house. They take the man in the house, so that you have family that don't have head or tail. You don't know where it's going. And they're doing the same thing to Africa today, by bringing this agenda of LGBTQ and homosexuality in Africa. That's not our values. That's not what we believe in. That's not what we're going to stand for. And Africans, the time to stand against it and to condemn it with everything we got. No, 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 no to Africa. No. No is no. Don't think that's not human right. That's human abuse of right. That's your abuse. You abuse. Since when the exit is entrance? That's the abuse. It is the abuse of your body. And I'm saying this with all conviction in my heart. It is the abuse. It is abuse. We gotta address everything as much as we can. Kudos to Uganda. Uganda, they stood against it. Now they have sanction. Ghana, they're standing against it. And I appreciate also some of the leaders in Nigeria, because they stand and say, we are not agreeing this. The marriage right now in Africa, homosexual marriage in Africa happening? What in the world is going on? Don't bring that to our countries. Don't bring this curse. We see what is happening in the United States, in Canada, in UK. We see what is happening. Not only black are running away, guys, from the Western countries, even whites are running away. They say we can't raise our kids in this kind of society. You know what? A lot of them, they're having homeschooling right now because of the wickedness that is happening outside. If Africa, we're not going to stand with one voice and break. There's just few people are leading this world, and they want to lead Africa as well. Africa, we say enough is enough. If you don't listen to me today, please, please, do not wait until this time is gone. Do not wait until my time is gone and start to talk about this. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the time. We're here to live for that. We're here to defend the borders of Africa. We're here to defend this beautiful continent God has blessed us with. That's the reason why we're here. We cannot be afraid with them. Since when? Since, you know, we had the root cause analysis here the other day. And we were talking why our leaders are not going after one Africa. Why are not standing to condemn homosexuality in Africa? Why are not standing to condemn this agenda that are imposing us? Why some of them are not? And we had one reason. We said this. Fear. They are scared to be sanctioned. They're scared to be killed. Because we have seen what happened to our leaders. And we say this. When you take the fear out of the equation, what is remaining is change. But because of fear, the change is not coming as soon as possible. It's a time for people of Africa not to be scared of no man. No US, no France, no European Union, no anything. No anything. No anything. Take the fear out of the equation and what is left is change. Africans, we have a responsibility and duty to defend, to protect the motherland. That is your duty. It's not a duty of a single leader. A lot of them are puppets. Can't look after them. Let's look after our people. Because the one who affected is us. If the war breaks out in Africa today, you know them, where they're going to run? Let me give you an example. Look at the war that is happening in the Ukraine. Do you think that guy Zelensky, you do think that guy is in danger? That guy is not in danger. That guy is not in danger. He's protected 24/7. But who are people dying? The people of Ukraine are dying. And if Zelensky will stop to listen to the US, to NATO, to this Joe Biden, whatever, if he stop listening to them, I'm telling you, the peace in Ukraine, it will happen even in a single month. It will come back. But that war, people, they are testing their weapon in the Ukraine today. It's the battleground. That's what they do. They want to test their new weapon, they do that. It's the multi-dollar billion business. The war. Now we see those elements in Africa. We have been seeing all the time. I'm not talking about Sudan here. I didn't start talking about Ethiopia. I didn't start talking about Congo. Wake up. Nigeria, wake up. Ethiopia, wake up. Tanzania, wake up. Congo, wake up. Kenya, wake up. Uganda, wake up. Rwanda, wake up. Burundi, Botswana, Angola, Togo, Senegal, wake up. Gabon, they're waking up right now. Niger, wake up. Mali, Burkina Faso, wake up. Niger, wake up, man. Wake up, Ghana, wake up, Botswana, Mozambique, Malawi, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Eswatini, wake up, guys, wake up. Even North Africa, wake up, Tunisia, wake up. You guys are Africans. Morocco, wake up. Libya, wake up. Algeria, wake up. Egypt, wake up. Come on, everybody, wake up from the entire continent of Africa. It is the time to say that Africa is one, and we want nothing but one Africa right now. Wake up, it is the time. It is the time. It's not the time to be scared. You can't be scared of enemy. Enemy has no power. You give power to the enemy by being scared. That's how you give power to them. If I was scared, I would have never responded to this mission 4 years ago. I had this calling more than 10 years ago. I only started to do 4 years ago. If I was scared, all of you guys here, 500 plus, you will never be here. You'll never know anything about this mission. You'll never know whatever about this. You never know. Let's not be scared. And not being scared is taking action. Let me tell you this. When you sign this petition, let me tell you this. When we wrote this petition as an organization, we put a target on us as the organization. Let me tell you this. If they're going to come after anyone, they come after us. After me. My face is right here. Organization wrote this petition. So the reason why our people were taken down because they had no support. They were there for themselves. People like Patrice Lumumba, he was there for himself. He had a vision for the country and he was killed by his best friend. Sankara, same thing. He had no people. It's not the time to think about, is this guy Nigerian? Is this guy Gabonese? Is this guy Ethiopian? No. What kind of messed up mentality is that Africans we still have today? All these things that are happening, we're still not thinking clearly. Thinking about, you know, I'm diaspora. Oh, this guy. Do you have time to think if this guy is true or fake? You have time for that? Let the first thing to think in our mind to be thinking about, is this guy African? If he's African, all right, he's my African brother, I am with you. That's the mindset. Some of you see this, you think I started this live stream today. No, we started 4 years ago, guys. Vision has been there for plus 10 years. The same thing we've been talking all the time, consistently. So please do that. Like, subscribe, sign the petition, and share. Okay, let me go to see the votes there. I'm just giving you guys a pep talk to see if you guys are doing anything. And like. We have 500 people watching. We have 400 likes. No, like. We need more than that. We need more than that. Let the YouTube know that we have live stream in Africa right now. The only place people to meet is right here today. Let me see here. Let me see here. Oh, guys, look at this. We have 487 people voted and 53%. Guys, look at this. 53% they said we have signed the petition. 47% haven't signed it yet. All right. I'm not going to get tired because this is my purpose and I was born to do this and I was called to. That's the very reason why I'm here. The day I stop, the day I'm gone, the day I'm done this mission. All right. Somebody else will take over, but let me share this link. Somebody say, sorry, I just came in. All right. I acknowledge for those who are just coming in, they don't know. This is the petition. The petition, if you go to the comment section, the live comment section, I pinned all the way to the top the petition. That petition says it is One Africa right now. We are writing this petition to all Africa heads of states. We write this petition to the African Union and to Pan-African Parliament to tell them that we want One Africa right now and not 2063 because it's overdue, long time overdue. We cannot wait for 40 years from now to have One Africa we want, but we want One Africa to happen right now. That is petition. And I'm asking you guys to read, to sign, and to share. Share every single day. We need 100 million signatures. That's the goal we have given ourselves. We don't want 1 million signatures. How can you demand One Africa of more than 1.6 billion? Right now, the number is 1.6, guys. Keep increasing. Billion Africans, you have 1 million signatures for One Africa. You're joking. You're joking. No, we want 100 million signatures. That's more than a lot of population in our countries. We want that. And we can have more than that. But that's the beginning. One Africa, one passport. We say that in that petition. We say one African currency. We say remove the borders. We say one visa for Africans. We say giving out one African passport to diaspora who are moving back to the continent. Give it to them. Because they need their identity. If you don't want to, okay, let me say this for diaspora. Maybe you don't want African passport. You want to hold your American passport. Yeah, please, you can hold it. It's fine. This is not to say that you must have. No, if you don't have, you want to hold your American citizen, you can hold it. It's fine. It's not, because some of people might not be signing this because they feel like you are taking away your nation. No. You hold it. One African passport is basically you can have your Tanzanian passport and have one African passport as well to go across the continent of Africa. Right now in the continent of Africa, it's more expensive to travel in the continent of Africa than going to the European Union and travel in their countries there. Right now, because of what we have. In this petition, we say remove all the military bases in Africa. In this petition, we say that African Union must stop receiving money and support and aids from EU and for all foreign intervention. Instead, receive money and donation from African heads from our states and also from our people. That's what we say. In this petition, we say that Africans can never be immigrants in Africa. They're Africans, they're not illegal migrants. That's what we say in this petition. So sign that petition. You guys in TikTok, you do not see this link, please go on YouTube, you'll see the link. If you go to my social media, if you go to Mika Chavala on Instagram, you see the link is up there. Click that link, you'll see signed petition. You go to Twitter, Mika Chavala, you see that link, you place that petition. Everywhere. In all of our videos on YouTube, they have link attached of that petition. All right, guys. So let me read a couple of the comments and also share this link to join. If you guys want to join the stream, you can join. This link is in the comment section. All right. Having an African Union doesn't mean you lose your culture, nationality, or anything else. You only gain trade friends. Let me tell you this, and thank you for mentioning that. Let me say this. First of all, you're going to be out of your mind if you think that we're telling you to lose your culture. I don't understand when I see those kind of comments. People say, hey, you're asking for one Africa, one Africa. You really want us to be one country? We are going to lose because you do not understand what I'm saying. Go and read what we wrote first to understand what we mean by one Africa. You don't mean that you... It's like the other day, I was talking to my fellow Ethiopians that you guys drop your tribe. That's the only solution for Ethiopia's peace. Drop your tribe. And people are coming and say, how can I drop my tribe? This is my heritage. This is my dignity. How can I... And I'm like, guys, listen to what I'm trying to tell you, all right? Why the killings are happening in your country? Why you've been having this crisis all the time? Oh, because of tribalism. One tribe is killing another tribe. These people are killing, why? It's because of that, right? So what's the solution? Drop your tribe. Say, okay, I'm no longer this, I am Ethiopian. Just do, it's simple as that. You solve the issue. But say, no, I cannot. This is my dignity. Okay, hold on to your dignity. You're not gonna have enough time to leave in this earth. You're gonna leave before your time. Now we just need to go straight. You're going to leave before your time if you don't wake up. That's the same thing with one Africa. We don't say that, man, if you're Rwandese, you're going to forever be Rwandese. Oh, that's odd, actually. We don't have Rwandese watching here today. I didn't see, the country I didn't see here is Rwandese. Oh, Mozambique. Anyways. It's us saying that, guys, we want one Africa in our generation. Basically, we all specify in this petition here what we mean by one Africa. This petition, this one, let me show you again. This petition, go and sign it. We said it, what we mean by one Africa. Man, like, if you call me African, does this mean that I'm not a Tanzanian? Does that mean that I'm not Ethiopian? Does that mean that I'm not Kenyan? I'm not South African? I'm not Nigerian? It's me, it's in me. I don't need you guys to know where I'm coming from, which tribe I'm coming from. You don't have to know that. You just need to know that I'm African. That's it. That's why tribalism is like a curse. Initiated by them. They initiate to divide and conquer us. Today you have people holding on to that as if you're holding on to gold. You're holding on to poverty. That's what brings poverty in Africa. Tribalism. Religionism. That's what brings poverty in Africa. Oh, because I'm Muslim, I'll never listen to you pray. Oh, because I'm a Christian, I'll never listen to you pray. Drop it, man. All of us, we are coming from the same father, Abraham. Abraham, he had two wives. One wife, her name was Sarai. That was legal wife, Sarah. Because of Sarah, you know who came? Isaac. Because of Isaac, Jacob came. Because of Jacob, the tribe of Judah came. Because of Judah, Jesus came from that line. And that's where Christianity came from. Okay, let's say Islam. You know, he had Sarai, but also he had Hijr. Hijr, she was there to support Sarah. She was like, kind of like a nanny, a house worker. You know what I'm saying? But eventually Sarah told Abraham, even Muslims believe this, to sleep with Hijr. That lady, you know, originally where she's from? She was Egyptian. Because of her, Ishmael came. And because of Ishmael, 12 Arab tribes came from Ishmael. So Christianity and Islam, they all came from this one father called Abraham. We are one people. We are one people. We have the same father. You read in the Bible, you see Abraham. You read in the Quran, you see Abraham, and you see this story. We have the same father. Why are we fighting? Why Nigeria is fighting? Because of religion? Why? Religion, it was there to divide people. And that's my message all the time when you see me praying here. I'm not saying that you guys, you should become like me. I'm saying that you guys, Africa shall stick with God. Because God, He is the solution to our issues. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face, and turn away from the wicked ways, I'll hear from heaven, I'll heal their land, I'll forgive their sins. That's what the scripture says. When I'm here talking about God, I ain't talking about religion. I know religion is the disease, is the cancer to Africa. I know that. I know what it's been doing in Africa. And I know even before these guys, they brought their new religion. There were religions here in Africa. Africans believed in God before they came here, colonizers. Don't tell me that colonialism brought religion in Africa. It was there. We had Africans who believed in God before they came here, and the true God that we believe in. These are cancers. In Africa, we have been software with all these kind of things to hate each other, to divide one another, not to listen to one another. Sometimes you do this live stream and you have somebody there asking, where are you from? Where am I from? Does that matter? I'm African. Nothing. Where am I from? I'm an African. I'm from Africa. That's my identity. That's the only thing you should know. And that's all about this petition. Africa. Africans. You Africans. A lot of you guys are living outside of Africa. You don't care about where you're from. I lived outside for almost 10 years. Nobody cared about my country. We're always just together. Oh, Africans. If people, they mistreated us, they didn't ask, are you from Nigeria? I'll mistreat. No. You look black, you're mistreated. Africans are targeted everywhere as long as you're black. Until when are you going to realize that and come together as one? If you do not understand, I'm talking about petition still. Go and sign that petition. Let's get that one Africa as soon as possible.